Shalom Yasharallah. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, to the 144,000 elect, and to the one-third of all men, women, and children of the nation of Israel that are coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments in these last days. So without further ado, we're just going to get right into it because this is breaking news for the conscious community and, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans all alike. So let's get right into it.
The social media influencer and motivational speaker is making headlines for the wrong reason. NBC6 reporter Kim Nguyen is live in Miami Beach tonight with more on the arrest of the man known as Brother Polight. Kim.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says that these charges are false.
This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr., also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to. Defense attorney David Terrace says his client is innocent.
Once the evidence is produced, that he is going to be exonerated. So yeah, not guilty, nothing else.
According to the police report, Nowak, a motivational speaker and author who lives in L.A., asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami. The report states Nowak took the teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks. It goes on to say Nowak tried to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Nowak trying to make her throw up.
These are serious allegations, but in any situation, there is always motive. There is always a lot behind the scenes that the public is not going to be able to see.
The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs, with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Nowak was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police on Monday. Terrace says the police report is only an allegation.
And Nowak claims to have written more than 90 books. In an interview, he also claims to have several wives.
You see that? So, for those who don't know, Brother Polight has been, I guess, for lack of a better words, a staple in the black conscious community. Very intelligent brother. He seems to be knowledgeable about various aspects of society. And he's very well spoken, and he is known to debate, religious leaders and leaders within the conscious community. And to be honest, I mean, the brother's not in the truth, for one, but for somebody who is neutral, right? For somebody who is just coming into this thing, if you listen to Brother Polight, he might persuade you to believe in a lot of the things that he says because he backs it up with science and so on and so forth, but he's not spiritual. That's the only thing. And over the course of the years, he's battled like mighty leaders like Captain Tazariak from ISUPK. He's, had, formal debates with Priest Sabak, so he's made sure to make his presence known in various aspects of the conscious community. But along the way, he's also has said some things that are damn near blasphemous and mockery towards the Most High. For instance, he says like the black woman is God. You know what I'm saying? And, he always questions, where is the creator when certain things are happening within society. So he doesn't really believe in the Most High the way he should, but he has his own doctrine, and it's predicated around the black woman being God, and as intelligent as the brother is, this goes to show that the Most High is not playing. The Most High is not playing with y'all. All these people who are in these different Kemet, all these different conscious communities, all these different niche groups who seem to sound good, guess what? When it all comes down to it, it all comes to nothing. So let's get a few precepts on this thing, man, because it was only a matter of time before, you know, these type of things started happening to this brother. You know, and I could say more, you know, like, you know, there's been reports of him defrauding brothers, scamming, you know, there's brothers have videos, brothers who have personally had interactions with Brother Polight have put out videos about how they were under his mentorship and they basically got robbed for thousands of dollars under his mentorship. So it's not just the fact that he says things that are contrary to the Most High. He also takes advantage of his own people, but he'll justify it by saying, you know, those actions go towards a means, meaning, you know, they justify a means, like what he ends up doing, because he'll boast about, you know, how much money he puts into the community. He has all these different devices that he's trying to use to uplift the black community. But if it's not in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, it's going to come to nothing. That's exactly what happened in this video. Let's get this scripture. This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 38. Now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone, for this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. So anything that brothers try to do, whether it's Black Lives Matter, whether it's following the Kemet community, whether it's following Brother Polight, listen, when it comes down to it, it's all going to come to naught. All right, it's going to come to nothing, right? Because the Most High, it's not rooted in the law, statutes, and commandments. So it's going to appear like it's successful, but eventually it's going to fall, you know? So Brother Polight, who has, what, 300, like we said, 300,000 followers, that's 300,000 people that he led astray. 300,000 people who looked up to him as a figure. That's 300,000 people who believe the black woman is God. If the black woman is God, then why are you trying to take advantage of her when she's a 14-year-old? That's just crazy to me. And the Lord does this to expose the hypocrisy in what these people are saying. So that is why all his works eventually came to nothing, because the Lord just couldn't deal with this brother anymore. And I don't want to, I'm not the type of person who will see a black man get judged and be happy about it. I'm not happy about it. I really do wish the brother repents. But if he continues to go in the direction that he's going in, and it may be too late for the brother. He's been doing this for a very long time, you know, so the brother is just beginning to catch his judgment. But this is really for all you brothers and sisters out there who might be, you know, on the fence or just riding that thin line, and you might even subscribe to Brother Polight. You might even believe in some of the things that he says. But guess what? Now the brother is in a situation where he literally has to fight for his life, because if this case, if he is found guilty, they indict him, he's going to be gone for a while, and he won't be mentoring anyone for a while. You know, so the Lord will take brothers like this and he'll move them to the wayside, and this will just bring the truth back to the forefront where it should be. All right, so let's get another scripture. Let's get a classic. This is Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So this brother has been sowing deception for a very long time. I remember watching the debate that he had with Captain Tazariak, and he was out there, you know, literally after he would, you know, after the debate was over, he act like he won the debate. He's over there walking around in circles like he, you know, said something that was, you know, powerful, and, you know, just trying to undermine the word. Tazariak was coming right from the word, you know, but people see that and they get caught up in the glamour of it, you know, and because of their own lusts, you know, they want to harp on to whatever this brother is saying because he really makes things sound good. All right, there's a scripture for that. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. So most of the time, people who are adverse to hearing the truth, people who are adverse to hearing the prophecies, they end up going towards brothers like Brother Polight because he's telling them the things that they want to hear, how to have financial success, how to uplift the black community by buying black businesses, all these different models, right, for you to succeed in this world. But it has no spiritual backing. But he's able to have 300,000 followers because of the doctrine he teaches. All right. So the other scripture I wanted to get that kind of links up with this is Isaiah 30 and 10, right? Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not. Unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, and prophesy deceits. So Brother Polight is a prophet of smooth things and deceits. That's why brothers have reports of him defrauding them. That's why women have reports of him harassing them, right? Because these are people who look up to this brother and they see him as an icon. They look up to him. You know, they want to follow him. They want to be disciples of him, for lack of better words. But when they get up close and personal, they find out he's a ravenous wolf in sheep's clothing, you know? So that's all I really wanted to get in on this video. This brother is really in the hot seat right now. I pray to the Most High that he repents, because if not, it's going to be a long road ahead, Brother Polight. So if one person was edified, the job's been done. Until the next video, shalom.